Okay, hi, I'm Eddie Clark, and I just finished my very first bike packing adventure, and I'm going to share with people all the stuff I did right and what I know that I did wrong. There's sure some other things I did wrong, I just don't know about them yet. So on my bike, I had in this bag right here all of my sleeping gear, my tent, my sleeping pad, my sleeping bag, which I used a blanket actually, and pillow. So that all went here. In this bag I had all of my incidentals and rain gear, which I'll go over in another video. That was the sleeping bag stuff. This was a Revelate. Highly recommend this right there. This is a Revelate anything bag, I think they call it, I don't know. I put my coffee cup in here, which worked for coffee, ice water, and beer later on in the day. Solar light on the cockpit. It's a great idea. I've used it camping before, except for on this trip. We were asleep before it got dark. The light here didn't really end up being used. There was a couple long tunnels, used my headlamp instead, and that worked great. Little thing here to keep my rain pants in. Used that when we had to use rain gear. That worked great. In here I had stuffed with Cliff Bars, my phone, some matches, and some zip ties and some tape. That worked great. Here I had my toiletries. That worked great. Here I have my tools for repair kit and also stuff to charge the phone. So I had water. 3 I think is minimum to use on this. Looking for, I'm definitely going to be making some changes for my next trip. This was a summertime trip and there was water plentiful, but if I do a longer, more off-road, I'm going to definitely need to carry more water. Taped a tube here. Revelate Viscosha bag worked great. Can hold a lot of stuff in here. This rack here that attached to the seat post was great because I could strap other stuff on top. I had it piled up pretty good. The bike is a Surly Karate Monkey. I'm just really comfortable on it. I used a Brooks saddle, which I've got thousands of miles on. Racing Ralph tires from Race King were great. They roll fast and they shed mud, which was definitely worth it. The brakes are mechanical. The front fork is, everything's rigid. Kept my tire pressure about 35 psi. That kept a little bit of bounce on them. The rims were good, good sturdy rims. If you're doing this kind of a ride, I think one of the problems that I saw happening with people doing it on like hybrids or bikes, where they're having trouble with their rims and breaking spokes. So you want to make sure that you got rims that can handle all the extra weight that you'll be throwing on your bike. So this is the end of part 1. We'll break down what's in each of these bags in the next section.